Welcome to Geopolitics Now.
It's Tuesday, September 2nd. I'm Emma Albright. The photo of Xi, Putin, and Modi smiling on the sidelines of the China summit on Monday captures the New World Order in a single image. Today, Pierre Haski looks at how Trump created this united front and what it means for the EU.
On dit parfois qu'une image vaut 1000 mots. Voilà une photo qui en vaut. It has been said that a picture is worth 1,000 words. Here is a photo that is worth much more. It was taken on Monday in Tianjin, the Chinese port city located east of Beijing. It shows Xi Jinping, Vladimir Putin, and Narendra Modi, the leaders of China, Russia, and India, shaking hands and seemingly in high spirits. We need to pause and reflect on this photo, which tells us a lot about the way the world is changing, but also about the staging of international relations. These men lead 3 nuclear superpowers and represent more than a third of the world's population, with very different cultures and histories. Their countries have even been at war with one another in the past. But on Monday, they chose to stage this shared cheerfulness, whatever their ulterior motives. The photo needs no caption. It says everything about the person absent from the picture. US President Donald Trump, of course. The scene is addressed to him. Best wishes from Tianjin.
Why this need for staging?
Souvenez-vous de la rencontre Trump-Zelensky. Recall the Trump-Zelensky meeting in the Oval Office on February 28th, which turned into a humiliation for the Ukrainian president. At the end, Trump said, "It makes for good television." The images from Tianjin are the same. They make for good television, which is more effective than long speeches. The front of opposition on display in Tianjin paints a picture that contrasts sharply with the bullying tactics of the Oval Office. Trump seeks to humiliate his counterparts, while the leaders gathered in Tianjin appear to be calling for an alternative world order that respects sovereignty. It is a ploy, but Trump is so much of a caricature that he automatically legitimizes his opponents. During his first term, Trump appeared alongside Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, his great friend, in a stadium filled with thousands of US residents of Indian descent. The 50% tariffs imposed on India have shattered this idyllic image of friendship, which had been a political asset for Modi in India. In Tianjin, the 3 men are all smiles, and it almost makes you forget that one has invaded his neighbor, the second has a totalitarian regime, and the third is on the path to certain illiberalism. It's just a photo, but the message is simple and effective.
But this is more than just a communications battle.
What is at stake is the new balance of power between the empires of the 21st century. Trump wanted to strike a major blow to reimpose America's contested role as a global leader, and he is using the weapons at his disposal: tariffs, the technological power of Silicon Valley, and the world's leading military. In doing so, he has created a motley front of opposition against him, with China and its economic power at its center, seeing the opportunity to emerge as the leader of the non-Western world. This is Trump's mistake. He has pushed all those he wants to subjugate into China's arms by humiliating them. That leaves Europe, which is trapped in its alliance with the United States because of the war on its doorstep. It has not yet demonstrated its ability to offer a third path, capable of opposing both Trump's approach and the one emerging from Tianjin. À la fois au monde de Trump et à celui qui émerge de la photo de Tianjin.
Geopolitics Now is a World Crunch production. Automated speech technology was used for Pierre Haski's English voice.
If you like this podcast, we'd really appreciate it if you could help us out with a follow, share, and a 5-star rating on your preferred podcasting platform. For more of the best of the international press, delivered exclusively in English, visit us at worldcrunch.com.